What's up guys, my name is Matthew and I'm back for another video guys, and today I brought for you the top 5 best Warzone loadouts to use in Rebirth Island. Now there is a disclaimer guys, these guns are just Cold War weapons, but if you don't have Cold War, that's completely fine. I did a separate video on just Modern Warfare weapons and I'm going to be leaving a link in the description, so definitely go check that out and then come back to this video. But guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video, alright? Alright guys, now for the first loadout that we have my personal favorite class that I love to use, and it is the Krig and the OTS. Guys, the Krig is the best AR in the game right now with absolutely no recoil, and I was using the OTS in a previous video about 2 videos ago and I dropped a pretty nice 19 kill game, so I love how this gun feels. It might be the best weapon right now. The only downside is it doesn't have many bullets, but that's completely fine because it kills pretty fast. But for the Krig class setup that we have is the agency suppressor, the 15-inch CMV mil-spec barrel, field agent grip, Snag 60 round mag, and the obviously 3x optic. And this was the class setup for the Krig. Now for the OTS, what I was using was the Groove suppressor, 8.1 task force barrel, Tiger Team spotlight, the biggest mag which is 40, obviously the last one, and KGB skeletal stock. Now this is my personal favorite, obviously with double time, overkill, amped, throwing knife, and stun because I love to push people with it. You know, I don't like carrying heartbeats, you already know that. But this is my personal favorite. If you don't like the OTS, I suggest either the Mag 10 or the Bullfrog. Those are my second runner-ups that I love to use as well. But obviously, this is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get on with the next class setup, right? Alright guys, now for the second class setup that I have, it's the Farah and the Mag 10. Now the Farah did get nerfed, some people don't like it, but honestly, it's still really good if you have the right attachments. Now, it does have a little bit of recoil, but it is manageable. And before I get onto the class setup, there is a second class setup where you could use it as an SMG, but it's obviously a different build. But I did not want to include it because there are other SMGs that are way better than it. But if you guys want me to do a video on the SMG Farah, let me know in the comments below, alright? But moving on, the class setup that I have, it's the Groove suppressor, 19.5 inch Liberator barrel, Spetsnaz grip, 60 round mag, and the 3x optic obviously. And the class setup that I have for the Mag 10, it's the agency suppressor, 5.9 task force barrel, field agent grip, 53 round jump mag, and Raider stock. I did a video on this recently. I dropped a pretty nice kill game, so definitely go check it out. And obviously the perks you already know: double time, overkill, amp, switch your weapon faster, throwing knife. When you down people, finish them with throwing knife, and obviously stuns because I do not like to carry a heartbeat, and if you stun a whole squad, it's easier to wipe them out. Alright, but that is the class setup that I have. I hope you have fun with this, and let's get on with the third class setup. Alright guys, now for the third class setup that I have for you, it is the FFAR and the MP5. This is an aggressive class. It's not meant to be used for long range, it's meant to be used for close to mid range. Now I did this because I do play a lot of Rebirth. It's practically all I play. I rarely play Verdansk, so I'm always pushing people. I always, I'm always with my team. I'm always pushing people. I always need 2 guns to switch to, and honestly, what better guns than the FFAR and the MP5? So for the class setup that I have for the FFAR, it is the suppressor for the muzzle, the bruiser grip for the underbarrel, 50 round mag, serpent grip, and Raider stock. Now I do have a specific blueprint on it because I like the sight on it, but if you don't have it, that's completely fine. You could use any, it doesn't matter as long as you have the right attachments. Alright, now for the MP5, what I have is agency suppressor, Tiger Team spotlight, 50 round drum mag, serpent grip, and Raider stock. I do plan on doing a video on the MP5 soon, so stay tuned for that. And obviously, you know the perks: double time, overkill, amp, because you want to switch your weapons quicker because it is aggressive, and if you run out of bullets in one, you can easily switch it quickly to the other one. Now obviously knife and stun because you are pushing people and you're being aggressive, so that's why lethals and tacticals are always going to be the same. Alright, so I hope you have fun with this class. I hope you drop high kills with it because I definitely have. And let's get on with the fourth class setup. Alright, alright guys, now for the first class setup that I have for you, it is the Stoner and the Bullfrog. Now I was pretty skeptical at first about the Stoner because, I don't really use LMGs like that, but once I leveled it up and once I put the right attachments on it, I noticed how amazing it was, and I started noticing how many people were actually running this loadout. And the good thing about this whole loadout together is that you don't have to worry about running out of bullets because there's 65 rounds on the Bullfrog and 75 on the Stoner. But obviously I'm gonna give you the class setup right now. Alright, so for the Stoner, we have the agency suppressor, 21.8 inch task force barrel, field agent grip, serpent grip, and 3x optic obviously. And the default ammo on this thing is 75 rounds, so you don't have to worry about putting an extra mag. Like, you don't need 150 in Rebirth unless you're camping obviously, but we don't camp like that, right? And for the Bullfrog, the class setup that I have for you, it is the Groove suppressor, 7.4 inch task force barrel, KGB target detonator, 65 round mag, and the KGB skeletal stock. Now guys, this is a pretty nice loadout. I put a heartbeat on this because I don't expect people to be pushing with this. Obviously the Stoner is way too heavy to be running with, so it's just gonna slow you down. So it's more of a passive loadout, but you're still gonna drop high kill games because of how big the ammo is on this thing. And obviously, you know, throwing knife when you down someone, throwing knife instantly, double time, overkill, amped as always to switch your weapons character. And you're definitely gonna need amped because the stoner is a pretty big gun and pretty heavy, like I said. So definitely carry amped. And I hope you enjoy this loadout, and let's get on with the final and fifth class setup. Alright guys, for the fifth and final class setup, I have another aggressive loadout, and it is the XM4 and the Milano. Now for the XM4, what I have for you, it is the agency suppressor, micro reflex LED optic, raider pad, serpent grip, and 40 round mag, obviously. And that's what I was using for the XM4. And for the Milano, what I was using is the agency suppressor, 10.6 task force barrel, 55 round drum, micro reflex LED as well, and raider stock. I do this because I don't really like the sights on the XM4 and the Milano, so the microflex LED really helps a lot if you're that type of person as well, like me. And obviously this is an aggressive class. It's meant to be pushing people with your squad, so obviously double time, overkill, amped, and obviously stuns and a throwing knife. Obviously you down someone, instant throwing knife, easy kill. And that is the class up that I was using. Now if you're asking yourself why I did not include a sniper class in this, it is because I do not like the snipers in Cold War. If I wanted to use a sniper, I would use the Kar 98 all day, but this is a specifically only Cold War video. If you guys want me to do a video where I combine both Cold War weapons and Modern Warfare, let me know in the comments below, and that's probably going to be tomorrow's video. But let me know. I'd love to hear your ideas. You know, I love to hear what you guys want to see in this channel. It's not just mine, it's your channel. You are my audience, you are my community, and I'm always open to any ideas that you guys have. Alright, but without further ado, let's get on with the outro. Alright, now guys, that is the end of the video, but if you do have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below, or you can join my Discord server and you can ask me there. I keep you guys updated on what videos I'm going to be doing, so you'll be knowing before everybody else. And guys, if you want to play some games with me, you could just tell me there, and I'm always down to play with my community. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.